Heavily armed police officers in a Roma neighborhood in the Greek capital, Athens. We're able to accompany them on their patrol.
Let me see your hands. Driver, get out of the car.
With crime rates high in Roma settlements, police have recently begun sending in special patrols.
We're talking about car thefts, burglaries and robberies.
The new approach is controversial. Many of Greece's Roma minority feel intimidated. Police say it's a deterrent.
Our main goal is to prevent crime and show the Roma community how the police force works.
Is the policy a mark of discrimination against Roma people?
I'm telling you, they're racist to us.
It's prejudice. Prejudice. Of course we'd intervene if illegal activities were happening. But just being out here prevents potential crimes.
We're on the road in Zafiri, a Roma settlement in northern Athens. The area is home to more than 10,000 people. It suffers from high unemployment and low levels of education. Crime rates are high.
We are in the car right now. We are accompanying police officer Nikolaos Panagakos and his crew on a routine patrol.
Some people refer to the Roma settlements as ghettos, saying they're not safe to visit alone, especially at night. The police want to improve safety with 24/7 patrols. Nikolaos Panagakos and about a dozen of his colleagues begin by driving a few times through the neighborhood.
If we still need information that people can't or won't provide, we'll arrest someone if necessary.
The police deliberately try to make their presence felt, with large vehicles that no one else around here drives, as well as uniforms and weapons. They then drive to a neighboring area near Zoi. It's considered even more volatile, with especially high levels of poverty. Panagakos sets up a checkpoint at an intersection to check drivers. Two people are arguing at the traffic light.
What's the matter here? Everything's fine, man.
The police carry out random checks.
Let me see your hands. Stick your hands out the window. Driver, get out of the car.
There isn't always a specific reason. Men are more likely to be stopped.
We ask for his ID. We check to see if it's his car or if it's stolen. And we check to see if he has anything illegal in the car.
Put your hands out the window. And the passenger needs to get out. Yes, you. You're the passenger. Get out.
We ask Panagakos why they stopped this particular car.
We drove past the same spot twice in quick succession. That's why he was pulled over. He could have been under the influence of drugs, for example, or something else.
Police figures from 2024 say Roma people are involved in more crimes than others. According to these numbers, they're responsible for 58% of burglaries and thefts in Athens. Some official statistics put Greece's Roma population at just under 120,000, but it could be significantly more. As a marginalized minority, they tend not to be integrated into Greek culture and society.
We accompany the police on their patrol through the settlement, but now we want to talk also to the people that live here on how they perceive the presence of the police.
But that isn't easy. Most residents don't want to be on camera, and many people in Zafiri object to us filming their homes. The stigmatization is plain to see. Many Greeks believe that if a Roma person is living in a nice house rather than a shack, they must be criminal. One elderly lady is prepared to talk to us. She doesn't want to show her face on camera, but she will let us film inside her home. She has a strong opinion about the new regular police patrols.
5 people do something wrong and the whole neighbourhood gets blamed. Everyone's being lumped together. There's racism against us. I'm telling you, they're racist.
She says that most of the time it's not about organised crime or serious offences. For families like hers, just trying to get by often leads to conflict with the police.
Someone else steals and I have to pay the price? Is that supposed to be our protection? They should go after the people doing the stealing, not me. They shouldn't arrest me. They shouldn't drag me to court or detain me and then let me go. Does anyone care how I feel about it? How it's taking a psychological toll on me?
Back in the Niazoi settlement, there's a kind of village square with a wooden shack. It's an important meeting place for the locals, especially with no other stores or restaurants nearby. When we show up with a camera, a lot of people leave. But Georgios Angelopoulos wants to talk to us.
We have a few old cars. For work, we drive around collecting scrap metal in Athens. The police pull us over, take our license plates and driver's licenses, and give us really big fines. Without license plates, I'm lost.
He says that increased patrols won't solve the problem, and that young people especially are dependent on their cars.
It just forces these kids to steal from you, me, and everyone else.
The problem is a lack of education and opportunities, says National Roma Federation President Efthimios Dimitriou. He's disappointed with how little has been achieved, despite his connections with both the Roma communities and Greek politicians.
Our goal is to hire Greek Roma for various positions in all government agencies and decision-making centres, so that they can integrate and serve the people. We don't want any more crime, theft, fraud, or drugs either.
Originally, there were even plans to recruit police officers from the Roma community for patrols, as a step towards integration. For now, that idea has been put on the back burner, but that hasn't stopped the police's focus on Roma settlements.
There's a special police unit assigned to patrol Roma settlements. But does that practice effectively target Roma communities? We put that question to the police official in charge.
No, says project leader Theodoris Chronopoulos. He believes the policy is working.
Let's compare the first 4 months of 2026 with the same period in 2025. There's been a decline of about 15% in car thefts, burglaries, robberies and fraud.
So the patrols are having some effect, but they're not a silver bullet.
The problems within Greece's Roma settlements are complex. The Greek police aren't solely responsible. Their priority is to stop crime. And crime is often the result of people not being able to find work.
The social challenges facing the Roma affect Greece as a whole. In central Athens, it's a topic that quite a few people have opinions about.
First and foremost, we need to educate those people. It can't just be about police presence. People need to be supported in other ways as well, by sociologists and psychologists. It has to be a holistic approach. Repression alone will never work. I know there's a lot going on there. I think an increased police presence is appropriate, even though I don't live there.
In a way, I think they're discriminating against these people. Anyone can be dangerous, no matter which ethnic group they belong to.
Back in the Zafiri neighbourhood, we meet a member of a well-known Roma family. Christina Chalilopoulou has been advocating for human rights and integration for years. She says the police patrols are not the solution.
I don't believe that repressive measures can bridge a gap created by government inaction over the past 20 to 25 years. It's a positive development that the police are being trained to get closer to the people and to better understand the realities of the community. But policymakers need to stop designing measures and strategies for the Roma without involving the Roma themselves.
It's now getting late and our camera is bothering people. No one wants to talk to us anymore. Some say it will cause trouble with the neighbours, people who may carry more weight in the community's hierarchy. Meanwhile, the police patrol is making its evening rounds. Even the officers themselves were surprised by the realities of life in the Roma settlements.
When we were sent here, it was a culture shock. We didn't know what was going on here. The living conditions were miserable.
But the officer says that some residents are beginning to develop a certain level of trust in this predominantly young police force.
There was a woman about my mother's age. She was addicted to heroin. She couldn't kick the habit, and she lived here in a camp. And she actually asked me, as a police officer, how she could talk to her daughter about her addiction. The daughter is my age.
Occasionally, the Roma themselves now give us information about who's committed crimes. That allows us to arrest the perpetrators and bring them to court.
Many people we talked to told us that the police patrols themselves are, for the most part, seen as positively. The question remains whether the police will be able to gain access to build enough trust as the patrols continue.